Hey guys, what's up? I'm back again for another review of the original series of Mission Impossible. Today I'll be talking about the second episode of season 1 entitled Memory. Right off the top, I did not like the opening to this episode. It basically had Dan Briggs walking through the street and him receiving his message from this guy that was taking pictures of people, and I guess he would take the pictures and then he would hand out his card information to possibly offer the picture of the person that he just took at a premium price. Anyway, so this guy takes a picture of Mr. Briggs and he hands him this piece of paper, and on the back I would assume his mission would be on the back, but I thought this was a really stupid idea. I thought this was really a dumb idea or gimmick, really, of how to give Dan Briggs his new mission. When he selects the team and we finally find out what this episode is about, in short, this episode is about stopping a unfriendly leader to the U.S. Who is behind the Iron Curtain, and this guy needs to be stopped, according to the U.S. So in order to do that, they want to frame him into possibly being involved with the U.S. in hopes that he would be assassinated. Now, in order for them to do that, they want to link him to the U.S. by being on this list that his second in command, Dmitry Saska, has. And the way they're going to do that is Dmitry Saska has been looking for this super secret agent guy called Sparrow for a number of years. Supposedly he is a ally to the United States, or he may not be. That's why this episode for me went down a couple of pegs, because it wasn't really clear what the mission was. When we meet the actor who is basically going to take the main starring role on this episode, and the cool thing about this actor is that he can memorize. He has a photographic memory, so they basically want to send him in to take a mental picture of this list that the second in command has, Dmitry Saska, and they want to relay those names of those agents to the U.S. So basically, that's the whole gist of the episode. But I just thought that it was a really clumsy way to communicate that. And I thought they could have done a much better job with that. As far as the episode is really concerned, I thought that the guy that they wanted to assassinate should have been Dmitry Saska, because the guy that they're there to stop really doesn't show up, give or take, until way into the episode, when his second in command, Dmitry Saska, finds out that he is supposedly involved with the U.S. and they assassinate him. So I thought they could have done that episode. I thought they could have done the episode much tighter if they would have said Dmitry Saska is the one that they needed to stop, instead of that old guy that we just met in the episode towards the very end. I thought that was a mistake by the team at CBS at the time who prepped this episode. I thought that was a really big mistake, so I didn't like that either. But here are some of the things that I did like about this episode. I liked in this episode that right off the bat we meet this guy Joseph, and right off the bat they demonstrate his skill. They demonstrate his photographic memory by making him memorize addresses in the phone book, and by making him memorize a stack of cards. I thought that was really cool. And also, the scene that I quite liked a lot was him trying to learn how to stand up to um, an interrogation, which comes into play a little later when he's being tortured by this guy, the second in command of the guy that they're really after, is torturing him in his office by slapping his face and tormenting him with a bottle of brandy, which is really cool. But other than that, I thought that other than those two things, I mean, it was cool seeing Roland Hand again in another guest in another guest role, because he didn't become a regular for the series until season 2. So it was kind of cool seeing him again and helping out the team in their plan to get Joseph out, the guy that they're supposedly working with in this episode, to get this information from this guy. I say his name again. I've been saying his name a lot in this review for some reason. Dmitry Saska. So I thought that was cool seeing Roland again, but other than that, there was this episode was just okay. I mean, it could have been better. There was just things that narratively were a little clunky. My grade for this episode would be a C. So yeah, I guess that does it for my review of Mission Impossible Season 1, Episode 2, Memory. If you've seen this episode, do me a favor, like this video, comment below, tell me what you thought about this episode. What did you like? What did you not like? Did you like this episode more than me? Are you excited that somebody on YouTube is reviewing this series? Anything you want to tell me, even if you want to troll me, comment below and let me know. If you like this video, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. But as I say often, until next time, I'll see you when I see you.
So much happened here, and so much is about to.